Hey everybody, welcome back to Lettermen Row. BuckIQ is back. It's been on hiatus. We needed some more film to work with, and fortunately the spring game got us that, and it's also quarterback week here as we dive into this offseason. So we got one. Gunnar Hoak, former Ohio State, former Kentucky quarterback, guy who knows plenty about what it takes to play this position and what it takes to play for Ryan Day and Corey Dennis and Kevin Wilson. He's finally free to join us. So Gunnar, congrats on accomplishing a lot of goals, playing quarterback at a high level, and now sharing that information with us. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Love being on the show.
All right, so take us through this. It's a three-man quarterback battle. You've been through these before. You talked about it a few weeks ago on the Tim A podcast here. I think I'm one person that thinks CJ Stroud has the advantage, but you've been through this with Ryan Day as well, that there's nothing going to be decided, and you have to keep going through into August. And I'm not sure what they'll do this summer to maybe earn that job, but it's a day in, day out process, right?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't think they have decided. I think they will go through these summer workouts, and that'll be a big part as well. Who can show up each and every day to those workouts and be a leader and go in and lead the team, and then take that mentality into camp. It's not just about who can throw the best ball, who can be the best player. It's about being that leader to be able to lead the best country or the best team in the country.
So how big of a deal is this? We're going to get into CJ Stroud's spring and his spring game performance. Pretty solid. From what I saw, and it looked like it validated a lot of what I thought about him. But, you have had a different perspective, at least 1 year. How significant or not significant in the grand scheme of things is what he got to do last year, even with all the stuff you guys dealt with COVID, not practicing. He didn't get to throw a pass in a game last year. What did you see from him that maybe he wins the job, maybe he doesn't, but what did you like about his game?
Yeah, I think he showed up. He showed up to play. Of course, he always does. Great athlete, great kid. But in the spring game, it helps a lot, but it can also show coaches what the other players need to work on, and they could show up through summer and improve incredibly, and then go into camp and be able to do what they couldn't do before. So it could change. I mean, who knows really?
Well, I know that it also takes a little bit of time to learn that playbook. We can get into that as we go. We see a couple examples of what some Justin Fields-like throws, but I'll let you decide that for us as we get into it now. Break down CJ Stroud's spring game. Let's roll the tape. All right, Gunnar, CJ Stroud, he's coming out. He's trying to win a job in the spring game. The thing that stood out to me most was not where this ball went or where he got hit in the spring game. That had to take you by surprise.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's a really good job of him standing in there, staying strong, getting that ball off, staying up tall.
Yeah, when you're probably not expecting this in a scrimmage or in a practice. It happens from time to time, though, right? Like, does that affect you? Does he want this to happen to him occasionally? What's a quarterback's mindset of that in a practice setting?
Yeah, in a practice, obviously you never want to get hit as a quarterback, but in practice it can help a lot. Those D linemen, they get a little antsy sometimes, not being able to do anything in practice, but this will help a lot for him coming up this fall, getting used to stuff like that for sure.
And it coming out, making this right off the bat. What's he looking for here? What do you make of this ball coming out towards the sideline?
Yeah, this is a great read, just a high-low read here, something easy that they'll do through spring ball, obviously. Great throw, leading him out to the sideline, throwing him away from that defender there.
Yeah, pretty easy money there. It looks like a staple of the playbook for you guys, and those concepts. This is one where the end result maybe looks prettier than the ball. I don't know. A quarterback probably takes it anytime it's a completion. He takes that deep shot, and sometimes you just have to have faith in number two, right?
Of course, that's no question there. Obviously, on this play, I think of it, you walk up to the line, you're looking leverage and matchup, really. You see Chris Olave out there, you're going to him almost 100% of the time. So just got to give him a chance. That's what they would say.
Yeah, is that what the grade would be here? I mean, there's probably it's slightly underthrown, right? If we're going to evaluate it fairly. But it's also a play where he gets to go make a matchup. What would Corey Dennis or Ryan Day say about this throw, maybe taking the result out of it?
Yeah, obviously you want to lead him down the field. I mean, you can see here Chris has him beat. He's behind him, so there's potential to lead him even farther, and maybe he even scores. Yeah. So, but still, you want to give him a chance, and obviously a gain is a gain. So that's still a great play.
Yeah, Poor Demario McCall. I mean, that's not his position. He's got to go out there and defend one of the best wide receivers in America.
Yeah, yeah.
This is one I think that had a lot of people excited, even though it was maybe a pretty straightforward throw. I think the replay cut it off where CJ went and looked to the left side of the formation and tried to draw the eyes there even before the snap. Maybe trying to, I don't know, a veteran, is that taught? Is that just
no, he's probably definitely trying to get the safety farther over. You see the guy standing right below the C in the end zone. He wants him to not even have question coming down here at the bottom. So that will just give him a little bit more extra time, and just he'll be able to bang that in there on that slant.
Yeah, that window, I think it wound up, I don't know if that's Kayvon Pope or who that is, right? That window wound up being pretty narrow, and this ball had to be delivered pretty quickly and on a rope.
Mm-hmm.
What do you make of a throw like this?
That's a great throw. That's him hitting it in the first window right there. You see that one right there where he throws it, and then there's another one coming up where he would have to wait for I think that is that a Mecca? He would have to wait for him to come obviously behind him on the other side. So that's a good ball right there, and obviously touchdown. So that's what you want.
Yeah, I guess the point maybe is if you don't make that decision right then, that window doesn't exist. Like that's maybe that was moving the eyes at the start of play. I don't know, but that was the only time he could have thrown that ball and not been an interception.
Exactly, that is correct.
All right, so that works. It gets a score, a nice drive for him to get that momentum going. You'll take any touchdowns in any practice at any time. This is the one though, Gunnar. When I watched it live, I said I know I've seen this play before.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about too. Clemson, right?
Yeah, this is just this. I'm not saying that he is Justin Fields, but I'm saying that this is a play that Justin Fields made a lot.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is one of Coach Day's staple plays down in the end zone, getting the quarterback outside, just being able to make that throw. Obviously, Chris runs a great route, breaks it off. So just got to lead him outside, and it's going to be a touchdown every time probably. So it's a great play.
Now, I know that there are secrets of the playbook that the quarterback fraternity can't reveal. What is it that about this play that a quarterback might like? Why does Ryan Day like it? You don't have to draw any X's and O's on the screen here, but it's worked so often. And I also think that it's probably not as easy to execute as it often looks.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, getting outside as a quarterback, it'll give you better vision to see out there. And then having a guy like Chris being able to come back down off the top of the route like that and just make separation away from that defender right there. I mean, like I said, almost 100% of the time it's going to be there. And if it's not there, then the quarterback has the option to just keep on running and giving himself more time and then potentially running in himself. So it's a win-win.
Had a second throw here that might have been available if needed. Is that something that, that might be a tougher throw? I don't know the situation. Are you looking maybe for Olave and nothing else? Maybe just running?
No, that really you're looking outside in is what they would say. So Olave to right here on the inside.
Okay. I mean, that's the challenge there. If you see something like that and compare it to what Justin Fields did, I guess this would be a play that you just have to execute if you're in this offense. Is that fair?
Yeah, of course. That's definitely fair. I mean, this is a play that you have to make in big games, just how Justin did every single time. So.
All right. Well, he did it with a hip pointer and after lungs caved in. So this is just a spring game, but so it's not the same. But CJ Stroud made a couple of those big throws in the spring game. Where hopefully we'll have more for Gunnar Hoak to break down in some real live games come September. But for now, we're going to make the best of what we got. Gunnar, appreciate your insight. Hope we can get you to stick around for some more.
Yeah, definitely will. Thank you.
All right, thanks. That's Gunnar Hoak. I'm Austin Ward. This has been Lettermen Row BuckIQ. Stay with us for more. We'll be right back with more Quarterback Week at LettermenRow.com.